Did Ryan Reynolds ditch Blake Lively at the premiere of Another Simple Favor to save his own career?
Ryan, where were you at the premiere?
What we all saw coming has finally happened. Ryan Reynolds has officially parted ways with Blake Lively, leaving her on her own to navigate this new chapter of her life. Fans are shocked, while rumors swirl about what led to their unexpected split.
Rumors are spilling on the real reason why Ryan Reynolds left Blake Lively alone on the red carpet amid the Anna Kendrick beef, and it's all about money.
It's all about money and his own career, at least. That's how it seems. Ryan appears to have realized that Blake might be going down, and he has no intention of going down with her. Allegedly, it was Ryan who pushed for this legal battle. But if there's one thing about him, he's always 10 steps ahead, or so he thinks. Fans, however, are proving to be even faster. While Ryan plays chess, the public is playing speed chess, anticipating his every move. It's like he's slowly and strategically distancing himself from the chaos, maintaining a cool and collected exterior while discreetly slipping out the back door. And why wouldn't he? He's assessed the situation and knows that if this case ever makes it to trial, the chances of winning are slim. The fallout is already becoming evident, and a loss of this magnitude could leave a permanent stain on his career, something he's not willing to risk. So, in a move that is both surprising and entirely predictable, Ryan has seemingly abandoned Blake Lively at the premiere of Another Simple Favor to focus solely on his own career. Meanwhile, Blake faced a tough time at the event, with protesters loudly chanting slogans in support of Justin Baldoni. Whether this is a calculated move or pure survival instinct, one thing is certain: Ryan is looking out for himself first. But the public isn't blind. From their perspective, this isn't about career growth or smart decision-making, it's about self-preservation. And let's be real, Ryan seems to be saving his own skin while Blake takes the heat. If the rumors are true, she sees it too. The real shocker came at the Another Simple Favor premiere. Remember how these two used to be inseparable? Red carpets, movie promotions, playful social media banter, it was all a carefully crafted image. But this time, something was off. When Blake arrived in her luxury car, the door opened and boom, she was alone. No Ryan, just her, stepping out in a glittering designer dress, putting on a brave face like everything was fine. But was it? Whispers spread instantly. Where was Ryan? Why wasn't he there to support her, as she had done for him countless times? Fans quickly recalled how she hyped up Deadpool and Wolverine playing the role of the ultimate supportive wife. And let's not forget It Ends With Us where Ryan was allegedly involved in writing some major scenes.
Iconic rooftop scene in this movie, my husband actually wrote it. Nobody knows that, but you now.
They were always each other's biggest cheerleaders, but suddenly, that dynamic has vanished, leaving everyone with questions. Just as the internet was about to explode with speculation, an insider stepped forward with an alleged explanation for Ryan's absence. According to them, this wasn't a random decision, it was strategic. Apparently, Ryan skipping the premiere was part of a larger plan that began with their brief, awkward appearance together at SNL 50 *. That moment wasn't just coincidence. It was a test, a way to gauge how fans would react to them still being seen as a united front amid the lawsuit. The verdict? Not good.
During the SNL appearance, SNL was a test to see how fans would react to them. It was their first outing together since Blake filed, and it did not bode well for them. Ryan and Blake both now realize if their careers are to survive, they cannot be involved in the same projects because everything will be heavily scrutinized.
Fans dragged them. The reaction was brutal. To make matters worse, Ryan thought it would be funny to make a sarcastic joke about the lawsuit during the event. Big mistake. Instead of easing tensions, his comment only fueled the backlash, making it clear that the public wasn't in the mood for humor. The criticism was swift, with social media erupting in outrage. What was meant to be a lighthearted moment completely backfired, reinforcing the growing perception that Ryan was more concerned with his image than the gravity of the situation.
How's it going?
Great. Why? What have you heard?
The backlash was immediate, and Ryan quickly realized something crucial. The less he's seen with Blake, the better it is for his career. And just like that, he began to distance himself. But is this really just about optics, or is something much deeper happening behind the scenes? Because let's be real, something is definitely off. Blake isn't just facing public backlash, she's anxious. She knows things aren't looking good, and a very real fear is creeping in. She's worried about her career, her future, and let's just say it, her finances.
I'm to allege that Blake is uncertain of the future of her career, but she feels that Ryan's career hasn't been impacted by this, so she's trying to keep them separate in order to protect their income.
This lawsuit could leave her with nothing, and she knows it. The fear of losing everything is real, and she dreads the possibility of struggling for work while Ryan moves on unscathed, his career intact. She's watching everything she built teeter on the edge, and the uncertainty is suffocating. And speaking of Ryan, let's not forget his history he's been controlling in the past. From carefully managing their public image to subtly steering narratives in his favor, his actions have always hinted at a need for control. Now, as he strategically distances himself, it's becoming clear he's protecting himself first.
If he's already publicly admitted that he has these control issues, I think it was with the New York Times or whoever it was, and said that he developed these control issues, like he's very controlling because he felt the only way that he could get his dad not to scream in the house was to make sure everything was like within his control.
He may have even warned Blake to back off, possibly advising her to stop leaning on him publicly. Because if there's one thing about Ryan, it's that he always does what serves him best. Then, things got even messier. Ryan's spokesperson came out swinging, scrambling to smooth things over. Speaking to Daily Mail they insisted the premiere was a huge success and pointed out that plenty of actors attended without their significant others. But the damage was already done. People weren't buying it.
Spokesman for Reynolds told the Daily Mail, another Simple Favor premiere was a resounding success. Both fans and critics in attendance loved the movie. Blake attended with her cast and filmmakers and had a great time. Several other actors attended premieres at South by without their spouses or significant others.
Lied let true, but he's missing the point. Ryan and Blake have always promoted their projects together, so why now of all times is he suddenly choosing to keep his distance? And here's the real kicker, fans at the premiere weren't just there to watch the movie. Oh no, they came prepared. One fan was spotted with a play card and a t-shirt that said "Justice for Baldoni Blake that sink." The message was loud and clear. People aren't buying what Blake is selling. And Ryan, he's not just distancing himself now. He's been doing it for years. The lawsuit simply gave him the perfect excuse to pull away in plain sight. And let's be real, the way he's moving, this might not just be about protecting his career. He could be setting up his exit strategy altogether. Because the real question here isn't whether Ryan skipped the premiere for strategic reasons, it's whether he's trying to exit this marriage entirely. And judging by how things are unfolding, it's looking more and more likely. Step by step, he's creating space, carefully untangling himself from Blake's growing list of problems without making it too obvious. But make no mistake, if he hasn't left yet, he will. And this isn't just wild speculation anymore. Other A-list celebrities are already pulling away from Blake, not wanting to get caught in the fallout.
Swift is really trying to distance herself from Blake Lively.
Ryan is just following the same playbook, only this time he has much more at stake. His brand, his career, his reputation, he won't let them sink alongside Blake. So what's next? Will Ryan officially cut ties? Will Blake fight back? And will even more secrets come to light? One thing's for certain, this drama is far from over. And trust me, you'll want to stay tuned because the tea is only getting hotter. If you don't want to miss a single drop, make sure to stick around. This story is just getting started.